We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Greetings from Auckland, New Zealand. It's cold and winter our side, and it's summer in the UK, I presume. So, as everyone, I'm here with my business partner, Sita, and today we are bringing quite a bit of a topic on our digital online business, which is quite interesting. Let me introduce myself. My name is Davina Patel. I hail from the beautiful islands of Fiji. Now been in New Zealand for the last 2 years. I'm not just a finance professional, but I have nearly 20 years of experience. But by passion, I'm a mentor. I'm a caregiver and I'm a dreamer who refuses to settle with less. I take care of an aging parent. I support my family. I look after my special needs brother. And I still always had one more responsibility I couldn't ignore in life, which is myself. So I always wanted to come out of my 9 to 5 grind, no matter my work can be challenging, it can be exhausting mentally and emotionally. I've always wanted, how I spend family time because I spent nearly 17 plus years away from family because to provide for them. But now I told it's my time. That is when I went onto the online space. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to give it over to Sita, who will introduce herself and also give a little bit of insights on today's topic, which is our biggest fear when we started to go onto the online platform. So over to you, Sita.
Thank you so much, Davina. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. I know it's evening here in the UK, and where Davina is, it's in the morning on Thursday, and I know we are still on a Wednesday here. And my name is Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nun as well. I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe. I am a nurse by profession, a proud one for that. I've been a nurse for the past nearly 29, 30 years, and I love my work and I enjoy helping others. And, when I start working with a client or somebody when they are really unwell, and when I see them recover, that makes me so happy. And I also jumped onto the online space and also helping others to build their businesses online. Because as we all know, I love my job as a nurse, but I needed something different, something that will give me back my time, something with my name on, something I have a control of. Because if I'm working now, somebody controls my time, somebody tells me what to do, when I can be off work and when I can be at work, even though I choose when I want to be off, but I've got limited time. I'm given certain amount of time to be able to be off. But with this online business that I started, I decide when I can do my business, how I can do it, and where I can take a break and where I can go with my business. Do I have to do something on my business or not? It's entirely up to me. That is how amazing this business is. So I needed that change, something to call mine. This is my online business. So our topic for today is fear and limiting belief when I started this online business. There are so many things that comes to your mind when you're starting something new. My biggest fear was being online. Being online is not something that I was used to do. I never went online. I didn't even have any social media account. And when I heard that this business was going online, I started asking myself so many questions. Is this the right decision that I've made? What will people say? And what if it doesn't work? But what I forgot to ask myself, What if it does work? You know, and that it gave me a little bit of, glimpse. And I thought, yeah, we do things in life without knowing what the outcome is going to be like. We go on a journey, we don't even know how it's going to be like, where we are going, but we just go. We start a new job, we are so excited, but we don't know what that job is going to give us or what is going to happen there. But with the business, it's a different avenue altogether. I worried about people because they will see me on social media and they're going to talk about me. But what I told myself, whether you are at work or not at work, people always find something to say about you. People will always have something to say. Whether you go to bed without any food in your stomach, they will say something. You go to bed with full stomach, they will say something. So I say to myself, you know what? I'll give them a show, something to talk about. I'll come here, do what I want to do, and do what I feel I need to do. I'm doing this for myself, for my family, not for anybody else. I started minding my own business, not anybody else's business. Whoever out there was thinking of anything negative about me, I didn't really give any I didn't want to say the word. I didn't really care about what they were thinking about me because this is my business. What I do is up to me, it's not up to them. So I forgot about what people will say and I focused on what is good for me. And since I joined here, I met so many lovely people, so many supporting individuals from all over the world. And that fear that I had, it disappeared. Even when I didn't know anything about social media, but the training that we are given is so amazing. It took me from novice to expert. Now I know how to move around social media, whichever platform I am on, I know how to operate it. I didn't even know how to respond when someone sent me a message on Facebook. When I look back, there are some of the messages that people send me when I open the account. They are still not responded even today. When I look at them, thinking, should I respond to them? I get so embarrassed because that was years ago when they sent them to me. I didn't know what to do then, but now I can answer well and even create a story out of that answer. So that's how amazing this business is. And even if you are out there thinking, I don't have any idea of how I can start my own business or what to do, we have got an amazing training that will teach you step by step. Even when you don't know nothing about social media, it gives it all to you. It will be a matter of you to reset your mindset. If you are really business mindset and growth mindset, you'll be able to learn because we learn from others, we learn from the training. Anything you don't know, you just put it out there in the community, and someone is already up and ready to answer your question. Like now, I'll be going to bed soon, and Davina, she's just woken up. So even if you think, oh, it's night time, no one will be awake. No, we are global. When you are asleep, someone is awake, and your business is also running in the background. My job doesn't run if I'm not at work. I don't get paid if I'm not at work. But my business, it runs whether I am doing something on it or not. As long I'm set up, once I set up, I follow the instruction, my business runs even without my presence. So if you're out there, if you are fearful of to starting your own business or stepping onto the online space has got its own simplicity. It's easier than what we do out there. No one tells you what to do here. You do what suits you. You do what you want to do at your own given time. So check it out, people, and see what you are worth rather than just sticking on a job because we want to get paid. Yes, we want to get paid, but this will even give you more. Thank you so much, Davina. I'll get it back to you.
Thank you, Sita, in terms of your insights and your experience. And I will give a little bit about my biggest fear when I started this journey. When I saw the social media, oh, we have to make videos to do advertising, and I used to have those, can't even make a videos without. I was always it took me so many hours to make one video. Then I used to, watch it, all the mistakes I made. What if people will laugh at me? I always used to say to myself, what about family, friends, my colleagues? What will they say? Can I answer the questions like, some of the clients or anyone asks me, am I able to do, like, for example, today a live session? I remember my first live. When I go look at it last year when I started the business, it makes me laugh and wonder, am I good enough, to help others even succeed? When I recorded my first one, it took me hours to even hit. I kept on deleting all the recordings. I I was always trying to be a perfectionist. I was trying to always be someone who's professional and perfect. Then honestly, I when I went into the video based training that we had, and we saw most of the like-minded business mentors who have now been coaches. You don't We are not here like impress anybody. We are here to inspire and encourage people to be the real you, the raw you. And oh, that is your own power, to be very, very organic in what you do, because no one is you, especially if you're filling in those shoes. That is when I always took a different attitude of embracing small progress over perfection. That is when I always showed up. I used to be very nervous when I used to do my lives. But I gradually, once I started learning, I started to slowly understand more. For me, I'm coming from a finance professional, looking at the scope and the potential of the business. Everyone's journey is very different, which I understand. You're not comparing yourself with anyone in the business, you're comparing yourself with yourself. So if you have been in the business, I mean, like in terms of whatever you do, personally, professionally, you are always in competition with yourself and no one else. And you always have to tell yourself, self talk is very important. I do this every time when I wake up. Is if you're talking to yourself in a positive way, that is the vibes and the energy that you will give around you, especially to your even your friends, family, or your work colleagues. And people can relate with you more by being yourself. And that is when I wanted to ask, the followers who's watching, gonna watch us live or the replay, do you ever doubt yourself when starting anything new? Have you been holding back because you think you always thought that you had everything figured out and you're very comfortable in your 9 to 5 job? Do you even consider, oh, what what would someone else say when they see something that you are doing different? So let me tell you, fear is normal, but it is not okay that fear stops you from creating, for example, the life you want to deserve, because the cost of that will be far more greater in years, because years have gone by, than the cost of you to start now. Like Sita has mentioned, I basically came onto the online space for only one big reason, was my family. Like when I introduced myself, I have a family who's solo dependent on my income stream. I want to also have a vision for myself. I'm 41. I want to retire myself in the next 5 years. I want to work I want to stop working on, like what Sita has mentioned, on someone else's timetable schedule. You clock in, you clock out. You working by their rules and regulations. Oh, this is ethical, this is not ethical. So in this, for example, this online business, you get to create your own team. You are here when you have we have a global business community, we have a renowned mentorship program and a video based training. We use the power of automation to help us, because we are not here to sell, we don't chase our clients. Our automated system does everything for you. And because of our mentorship program, and also we are with like-minded people who believe that, their situations can change. Because if you're still wondering, for example, how much does it cost to start? Do I need experience? What if, for example, if I don't know anything about the online business? Can I do it, for example, with a full time job or with my family responsibilities? Those are all those questions, and now we do have the answers. But you need to be a person who is willing to come with to us, follow us on our social media accounts. You can register with us, for example, with Sita and myself, whichever one you resonate with and you feel comfortable. You can put in your full name and email address. You will get an email from us where you will have to watch a 90-minute webinar. In terms of, you can watch it live, you can watch a replay. That is up to you. You can watch it at your own convenience. And if you do not have the 90 minutes, which is fine, you can come back to us saying that you don't have the time. We will share with you a 20-minute video from our, basically, the founders of the digital online business, and we will share you the video where they're introducing a business opportunity, and we are happy to walk you through the process. No pressure, just real. We are being honest over here in terms of guiding you all. And my final words from my heart, I would love to say the version of is that br- to the followers is version of you that is brave enough to start, even if you're shaking hands with a fearful heart, is a version that changes your life for good. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be good in everything. You just need to be a person who is willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to believe that something is greater waiting for you, because we are here and we are here for you today. Let's grow together. That's like what our web series is all about. And I always, every morning, listen to quite a bit of podcasts when I go to work, my 30 minutes of drive. The thing I would like to share is that try to launch yourself today. If you have a challenging, overwhelming situation, try to launch yourself today. I am able to control this is by counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you have a response, because the more calm you are, the more you're able to give out in terms of good energy. That is it, guys, for today on today's topic on, and also our live series. Next week we'll come back again with another topic. Till then, take care. And Sita, would you love to add anything?
Thank you so much, Davina. It has been nice to discuss about this topic. If you're out there watching us, there is never a right time. The time you decided or you thought about doing something, just go for it. Fear doesn't take you anywhere, but challenge that fear and step forward and do whatever your mind is telling you to do. Fear can only hold us back and delay us in succeeding in what we want to achieve. Thank you so much, everyone that's going to watch us later or that are watching us live. See you again next week.
Bye, guys. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Till then, bye.